It was the early 1970s, and young people from Europe and North America were adopting a life of travel. With little more than a backpack and a tight budget, Tony and Maureen Wheeler, a young British couple, went on an extended honeymoon. At the end of their trip across Europe and Asia to Australia, they were almost completely broke. Tony even drove a taxi for a time to help make ends meet. Their experiences were amazing, so they decided to self-publish a guide for other travelers on a low budget. They started writing in Singapore and finished in their final destination of Australia. The result was Across Asia on the Cheap, the first edition of what would become the Lonely Planet series of guidebooks. Instead of focusing on rich travelers, their book provided ways to travel cheaply and see more than just tourist attractions. The book sold 1,500 copies in its first week on the shelves in Australia. Tony and Maureen apparently weren't the only ones traveling on a low budget. Today, Lonely Planet has become the world's most popular travel guide. Besides useful travel information, it also provides essential tips that backpackers can use to avoid problems and danger in foreign lands. To Tony, writing is like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. You've got to find all the pieces and then put them all together. Some of the pieces may be hard to find. Some of them may be hard to assemble. Luckily, he has help. Lonely Planet relies heavily on reader feedback when writing and revising its books. Even after over 3 decades of traveling, this couple hasn't lost their desire to travel. They still love passing information on to other travelers. You get a real kick when people enjoy using your books, and you lead them to places they wouldn't otherwise have got to, Tony says. There is no doubt that future generations of fresh-faced young travelers will be discovering the world the Lonely Planet way.